Hi, you two. Today I've got to be a little bit creative because I haven't got my handwriting sheet with me at home. I've left it at school. So I have sellotaped a giant piece of wallpaper to my door, and I'm going to see how it goes and see if I can write on it without it falling off. So what I'm going to do, rather than doing two separate videos, I'm going to do one video, but with two mini lessons within it. So to start with, what we're going to do is we're going to look at some horizontal joins. So I'm going to look at joining O's to G's to start with using a horizontal line. So with our handwriting, obviously sometimes we might have a diagonal join, or a diagonal line. Sometimes we use a horizontal line to join our letters together. So today we're going to focus on these horizontal lines. So first of all, I'm going to join an O to a G. So I'm going to start off by putting my pencil on the line, or a pen in this case, and I'm going to do an O. And then I'm going to do a horizontal line to join that letter to a G. So I'm going to go round in an anti-clockwise direction. And then I'm going to make sure, because it's a descender, that my G goes right to the line there. So I've got an O to a G. To save my space on my piece of wallpaper, I'm not going to practice too many. I'll do one more to show you again. So I'm going to do an O, and then a horizontal join, and then I'm going to come back round this way. So I'm going to go anti-clockwise, and then all the way down to that blue line there. So my descender is clear. So I've practiced some O's to G's. When you've done that, you can maybe have a go at doing some three-letter words. So to start with, I'm going to do an L to an O to a G. So because my L is an ascender, it's tall, I'm going to start here. And then I'm going to do a diagonal join and a hook over and come back round for the O. And then a horizontal join anti-clockwise round that way, and then all the way down to that blue line there. So I've got log. Once you practice log, you might try a word like log, for example. So I'm going to do a tall letter with the B. Now the B we don't join to another letter, it's a break letter. My O, my horizontal join, again coming round anti-clockwise for the G, and all the way down to that line there. Okay. When you've done that, you might have a go at writing another word with og in it. So you might have a go at writing dog, for example. So I'm going to write my D. So make sure we're forming this letter properly. I know sometimes in year two, some of you don't do this correctly. So if we watch very carefully, so I'm going to start again. So I'm starting here, coming round in that anti-clockwise direction. I'm going to come up nice and tall and down. And then I'm going to do a diagonal join and hook over and come all the way back round for my O. And then I've got a horizontal join to finish off. Okay. So it's a good idea to maybe stop the video now and have a go at practicing some of those words first of all. So log, bog, dog, you might put frog, hog. So have a go at thinking of some words which rhyme with these words up here. Okay. When you've done that, you could then have a go like we normally do, putting them into some silly sentences, or not silly sentences if you want to. So I'm going to write a sentence, the dog sat on the log. So I'm going to start off with it's my capital letter, so I don't join a capital letter to another letter. So so I'm going to do a horizontal join into the E. So I've got then dog. I'm going to go up tall, and then I'm going to do a diagonal join and hook over and back round. and then a horizontal join again, and that anti-clockwise all the way around to form the G. So the dog sat. So again, I'm going to come underneath that S to a diagonal join, hook over and back round. And they're nice and tall because it's a T, so it's an ascender. So the dog sat on. So if we look, that's a horizontal join. And then we flick and the to a tall letter to a tall letter, and then a diagonal join into the E. So the dog sat on the log. So diagonal join, hook over, back round, and I've got a horizontal join, and then all the way down to this line here because it's a descender. So it goes down to the line here, and then a full stop. So when you're doing your handwriting joins, I think it's really good to think about whether, when you're joining a letter, whether it's a horizontal join or a diagonal join, and thinking very carefully about it. Okay, so that's our mini lesson 1. Our mini lesson 2, I'm going to look at another fairly tricky join. So it's joining a letter R to a letter E. So to start with, let's have a go at just looking at those two letters. So I'm going to do an R here, and come down, back up, and over, and then it is a horizontal join, and I'm going to come along here and up and round for that E. Okay, so it's a bit tricky. Let's do it again. So I'm going to start on this line here and come down, and I'm going to come up and over for my R, but then this line here goes into the E like that. It might be worth just having a little bit of a practice, just joining those two letters together. So there's my R, and then it's a bit of a horizontal join into that E like that. So once you're happy that you can do that confidently, then have a go at joining some letters to make words with R and an E in. So for example, you might just start off with a 3-letter word like red. So there's down and up. Let's go into that horizontal join to the E. And then the D, I'm going to do a diagonal join and hook over, and then come back round anti-clockwise, then up tall, down and flick. So I've got the word red. I might write the word very. So there's my letter V. And then it's a similar type of join. It's horizontal coming into the E like that. Then up, down, up, over for the R. And there's my descender, the Y. So I've got the word very. Okay, you might have a word go writing a word like rest or rent. So have a go at thinking of some words which might have an R and an E in them. Okay, when you've done that, you might have a go at writing a sentence. So I'm going to write the red vehicle, because actually the V to the E has got a similar join to the R to the E. The red vehicle went slow. Let's see if I can fit it on this line here. So the, again, getting good at that word now. So don't join your capital to your lowercase letter. The diagonal join into the. So the. Now I'm going to do the R and an E to write the word red. So it's that funny horizontal join into the E. Then a diagonal join, hook over, back round, nice and tall. It's an ascender. So we've got the red. I'm going to do vehicle now. So there's my V. That fully join into the E, which we practiced up here. Nice tall H, the I, the diagonal join into the C, nice tall L, and then a diagonal join into the E, and then go and put my dot on the I. So the red vehicle went, a W, horizontal join into the E, so to the N, and a nice tall T. So the red vehicle went slow. Nice tall L, the diagonal join, hook over and back round, and then a horizontal line into the W, and then a full stop. Okay, so there's some words and some sentences to keep you going into practice this week, and then I'll be back next week with some more practice. Okay, bye.